Hey guys, what's going on? I said I was going to do a Black Order counter video for Arena, and that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to go over the characters that I'm using and the ISO 8 and why their ISO 8 is that way. But yeah, let's get right into it. So as you can see, the first three characters I have are at 6 red stars. I actually pulled a 6 red star Black Bolt, and I promoted Mr. Sinister and Emma Frost is 6 red, Invisible Woman is 5 red, and Doc Ock is 5 red. I think I might have promoted Doc Ock and maybe Invisible Woman as well. I don't remember off the top of my head. But let's get into it. I'll just show you the T4s. I would just honestly recommend Gene Therapy and Clone. You really don't need Mutant Genesis. I think that's more for his Marauder team, not for Arena necessarily. And honestly, Gene Therapy isn't that great as well, but I like Clone just because it gives the extra level for the clone that you take. Next up, we have Emma Frost. I like Diamond Form and Turn the Tables. Diamond Form gets rid of all debuffs if you have the T4 in there, and Turn the Tables gets rid of all of their buffs, which is huge. And then White Queen, this is more of a war defense type thing, so it's not really necessary. So I will say for this Arena counter, I actually like her more as a skirmisher than a healer, just because she does have a bunch of attacks that actually could apply a vulnerable. So I kind of like her more of a skirmisher. The reason why I have her as healer is because my Marauders war defense does not have a striker on that team, but I think healer works as well, but I think skirmisher is better just for this counter, but you're going to see it with healer. Next up, we have Black Bolt. I have all the T4s on him just because that's pure damage. And as you can see, he's level 75. He's our only striker. Then we have Invisible Woman. She is our skirmisher, and she's going to be applying the vulnerables to the opposing team. Honestly, I really like this ultimate, and I like her special just because her ultimate will apply offense down to the whole team, and her special will get rid of all of the debuffs that are applied as well. And then Doc Ock, I have his special just because it gives all the levels, the ability levels to the clone that he calls in, which would be Shocker. But let's get right into it, and he's a healer as well. So we have 3 healers, 1 striker, and 1 skirmisher. Again, if you do Emma as a skirmisher, you'll see kind of a better outcome than this. But let's do it. I'm gonna do 3 matches. Hopefully we can do a big punch up. So right there, that's basically a 100k punch up against a Black Order team. And Mr. Sinister is the only Gear 15. Emma is just around the corner of Gear 15, and then Invisible Woman, Black Bolt, and Doc Ock are Gear 14, level 75. And you guys saw the red stars already on them. Yeah, I will say this works for the most part. Sometimes, you know, everything goes wrong that could possibly go wrong. But even if that's the case, it's not like this team like loses out. It's more that it times out. But hopefully we won't have that issue. So let's get right into it. So we're going to be targeting Cole, and that's alright that she has a bleed. And I will say, I thought about putting Invisible Woman's T4ing her passive just because it gives her a little bit more health, and that might help, but again, otherwise. So that would have put a vulnerable on Cole if you did have her as skirmisher, but I don't. This will apply a vulnerable to him as well. So hopefully the whole team gets offense down except for Ebony Maw, who has the opposite of Disrupted, the one that doesn't allow him to get debuffs on. So we're going to do a double attack on Cole just to make sure his taunt's gone. Then we're going to clone Ebony Maw. Sometimes we'll have Mr. Sinister go before Black Bolt does, so Cole will still be taunting. And if that's the case, then I just do Mr. Sinister's basic attack. So I'm going to do a basic attack because I want to keep this Shocker around, just because if we can get Proxima to honestly stun Shocker, I think that would be great. So here's Doc Ock's ultimate. Now we want to blind Ebony Maw because I don't want him to apply slows to our team with his ultimate, which he will do next, and you'll see that he misses. Yep. So he misses. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to happen, because Shocker's kind of just there to take hits. Now we're going to apply vulnerable to Ebony Maw. Here comes Black Bolt. Hopefully we can take out Ebony Maw, and this should take him out. There Ebony Maw is gone. It's not really super necessary to take him out, but I just find that when he's out of the game, it works a little bit better, or out of the match. So this will put slows on everybody, which is great. I like the defense down on Cole as well. So now we're just going to take out Cole, just because he's going to be wanting to taunt, and he actually can heal up. So we can do his ultimate because it won't hit Thanos, so that way that's just the placement of that team. Alright, this ultimate, let's see if we can take out. I could have actually attacked Proxima with Invisible Woman just to make sure that Proxima gets taken out. But I think she will anyways. Yeah, she should. But we'll wait and see. No, she didn't. But we got Corvus out, which is just as good. So he does a offense down ultimate into a defense up team. So this is kind of perfect case scenario that's happened in this match, and sometimes it's not perfect. Actually, perfect case scenario would be Black Bolt getting offense down at the start, which actually it does not happen. It's rare that that actually ever happens. So I just want to do the basic for Emma and just try and get rid of Cole the quickest that I can, because Thanos might be doing his buff, his special, which will flip buff. So now let's just go for Proxima. Honestly, we can just throw it on auto at this point. But yeah, this is a 100k punch up, and it worked pretty well. I got this from one of the people that is actually subscribed to me, and he watches our stream, watches the stream. So I really do appreciate this. There's another counter you can do with Phoenix and Ultron instead of Invisible Woman and Doc Ock, but that's not as strong as this team. So look at all these buffs. If we just do Emma's special, we can get rid of all of them. It's not even that important to get rid of them. It's not that big at this point. The match is already set, so we'll just do that. Let's just throw it on auto, and then Black Bolt's next turn. Yep, there was vulnerable. So like I said, sometimes my Invisible Woman gets taken out sooner than I would like, and that's where I kind of like having Skirmisher on Emma Frost, because then she can still apply vulnerables. And I find it always funny when I have a Shocker take out a empowered Thanos, just because it's like some guy from the city destroying a cosmic being. Yeah, but that was a 100k punch up. As you can see, it worked out pretty well. I don't run this team on defense. I just have Black Order on defense. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait the 10 minutes that it takes for the next match, and then I will do hopefully another big punch up. But if not, you can just see this team in action. Maybe we can get some matches where it doesn't work out perfectly. All right, guys. So we're doing a smaller punch up, but let's see if this match will go wrong or not. Again, like I want to see if we can do I've beaten like a 750k power Black Order, so I'm hoping to fight that so I can show you guys on camera. But yeah, as you saw last time, that this team handled that 100k punch up pretty well for the most part. So let's see if we can get the turns messed up a little bit. And I think it has to do, and when I say turns messed up, let's see if Sinister goes before Black Bolt does. And I'll show you. It still works out. It's just not quite as smooth. And they obviously all avoid Ebony Maw's offense down. So he goes first. So let's just do a basic, which is fine. And then here comes Black Bolt. Again, we want to just get rid of those taunts. Give offense up to Doc Ock. Just do the basics so we don't get counter attacked. All right, here comes Doc Ock's ultimate, which gets rid of his taunt. Sometimes it doesn't, honestly, and that's not the end of the world. Also, sometimes things that can go wrong is Ebony Maw does not get blinded by this, but he gets all his buffs removed. It's just weird. I know some people might want to go for Cole, which is fine, but I like getting rid of. And see, we don't have the vulnerable from Invisible Woman, so let's just take out Proxima Midnight, honestly, if we can. There we go. Might as well take out one while you can. So let's clone Ebony Maw. See, and that's why I kind of like, having that's why I like having Emma Frost as a skirmisher. And that applies offense down to them. So let's just go for Cole right now. Oh, I think we're probably gonna lose Invisible Woman, which is fine. She got healed up nice. This will heal her up even more. Yeah, let's do the ultimate. It's just going to be big damage. We won't take anyone out. That's fine. He had offense down, and we had a couple defense ups. And here we go. Here's slow on everybody. All right, let's just keep going after Cole. Keep going after Cole. Let's just do the offense up for Doc Ock. And yeah, I just want to keep Shock around just because he'll take damage. I'm gonna put the vulnerable on Ebony Maw. And down goes Ebony Maw, maybe? No, not quite. But here comes another attack. So he's real close. This should honestly take him out. Oh, I missed. We went for Cole, which is fine, honestly. Let's do this. We'll just take out Cole. Nope. There goes Cole. Now we're gonna go for Ebony Maw. And now we'll go for Thanos and just take out Thanos as soon as possible. Yeah, it works out pretty well. Again, that time we had our Sinister go before Black Bolt, so we didn't get to clone. Ebony Maw right away, but that's still quite all right. Thanos is so close to dead. There he goes. And once you basically have 2 of these characters left, you can just throw it on auto and be all right. Typically, honestly, Corvus is the last person that I take out just because he goes into stealth, which is fine. But yeah, that was kind of, I think that was like, what, 80, maybe 70k punch up. So hopefully this next match we can do maybe close to 150k. Alright guys, so I found a 125k punch up against this Black Order team. Let's go ahead and do it. I will say it's only 4 ranks, it's kind of a waste, but I want to show how good this Black Order counter is. Anyway, so we're going to go head on in there. Alright, same deal as the other times. Again, it's not so much about the punch up, and it's the only thing that kind of matters is essentially like just they'll have more health, it feels like, but honestly I think a lot of Black Order gets, I mean most characters get their powers from, or their power levels from their abilities, so a 700k Black Order probably has more T4s than what is probably recommended for them, so that's kind of why there's such big level gaps and stuff. So again, we have our Sinister go before our Black Bolt, which is fine. Here he's gonna go and get rid of, see, he didn't get rid of the taunt that time, so that, see, it's a 6 red Cole, so that's probably why, which is fine. Hopefully we still get our buff flip with Doc Ock. And we did. We got rid of his taunt, so now we can blind Ebony Maw, who's a 7 red. And we got our blind. It's very rare that he doesn't actually get blinded when you do that attack on him. But we'll have to, if you try this team, you'll probably see that that happens. Again, they always stun her, and that kind of sucks. That's not who we want to get stunned. So let's go ahead and clone their Ebony Maw. Again, I just like cloning him because he has offense down, defense up for us, or offense down to them, defense up for us, and then I like the slows that he applies. So let's do that. Apply offense down to them, which they already have, but you know, it still helps. So our Black Bolt is low, which sucks. He's our only striker, and let's put slow. Well, we can't put slow. Let's put slow on their Ebony Maw. Yeah, their Cole has a, he's debuff proof. What is that called? Immunity, that's what it is, which is fine. So let's just attack their Cole. This will give some health to our Black Bolt, which is greatly needed. Our Sinister goes, and this will heal up our Black Bolt. Let's just do our ultimate. We should get rid of Proximo, which will help get rid of a lot of their damage. And alright, there we go. So our Invisible Woman got rid of her stun, and they're gonna keep going after her, which sucks. Let's just get a bleed on Ebony Maw real quick. So hopefully when Ebony Maw goes, he dies out, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's just do a basic. God, they really are loving. See, so now we got rid of. Now we don't have any way to apply vulnerables to them, which sucks. But we should hopefully still be all right. Can we just take out Maw with that? There we go. I just want to get him down. All right, so let's take out their Cole the best we can. And again, the only time this team really loses, for me at least, is they just get timed out because we lose our Black Bolt, or our Invisible Woman goes down pretty quickly, so we don't get the vulnerables that we needed. Alright, let's see. Let's just get through him the best we can. Oh, I meant to hit his ult. I meant to hit her ultimate, but that's alright. Okay, here's a buff flip, which is nice. Alright, let's get rid of Cole with this. There we go. That's what we needed. Let's go for Thanos. Just take out Thanos the best we can. We can do this. We can do Shocker's attack. So I will say we got lucky that we had our Black Bolt go so low and stay alive, but honestly, like I said, we have 50 seconds left, so honestly, I really should put this on auto. Let's try and take out... We gotta get rid of their Thanos as quickly as possible. Again, the biggest problem with this is just timeouts. Alright, now we just gotta go basic city. Come on. Here we go. Big attack from Black Bolt. There we go. So that was 130k punch up, 125k punch up against a Black Order team. Again, I've done this team with a 150k punch up. Honestly, just because we did lose Invisible Woman that way, I think I am going to honestly just switch up my Emma and make her a skirmisher, just because it'll make that match so much easier. But yeah, let me know what you think of my Black Order counter. Let me know if you're using a similar team. Let me know if you're using Black Order just in arena offense and it works well for you. I used to use Black Order, but I just find it doesn't work as consistent as this does. But yeah, let me know if you're doing any teams or anything like that. I would want to know, and I'll give those teams a shot as well. But like I said, I like this team and all that it does. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. On this channel I do guides, I do orb openings, and I do streams, and I do all sorts of other Marvel Strike Force stuff, so make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.